Welcome to another episode of Savagetimetv. I'm your host, AB Brisley. Today I got special guest Hero with me today. How you feeling, bro?
What's up, man? How y'all feeling, man?
Good, good. Glad to be here. Thank you for gracing the platform, bro.
For sure, for sure.
No problem, no problem.
Hey, come to man.
First started, just getting into it. Where you from?
I'm from Delaware. You feel me? I spent
Okay.
a lot. I was born in Chester,
Okay.
and I spent a lot of time out there. But you know, I'm from Delaware. I just spent a lot of time out here too. So I just been saying I'm from Delaware.
Okay. Where you from in Delaware?
Like around Castle area. That's really
Okay.
where
All right. So you from above the bridge? You from above the bridge?
Yeah,
Okay.
above the bridge.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Can you tell the viewers about what it's like growing up out here in Delaware, out in the castle?
Delaware it's a little different. It's a mixture. You feel me? You got a lot of people like from the other parts of the tri-state that come to Delaware because I guess they're living a little bit cheaper. So around Castle is just it's a mixture of people. You got some guys. You got hustlers. You got work 9 to 5s. You got a lot of different people. So I like Castle because it's a good mix.
Okay.
It's a good mix.
And would you say that growing up in the castle kind of just shaped you a little bit, maybe made you the way you are, influenced your music?
Yeah, I would say my music is more not my music is probably more influenced from Chester, but
Okay.
like also a lot of stuff in Delaware too I've seen. So I usually just talk about what my environment and what I've seen or what I'm going through. You feel me? Or what my brother or my sisters are going through. So
Okay, all right.
that's usually how I carry it.
All right. So the first thing, one of the things that caught me, like that I paid attention to when you told me was your name, Hero S.Y.S. Could you tell us the meaning behind that? What does it mean? How'd you got that name?
So the name Hero came about from like me doing a lot of stuff in the community. You feel me? Like, and I was doing a lot of stuff in the community, and my OGs and the people that I was like in my circle just kept saying like the neighborhood hero. Like they used to call me that. This is way before that little Dirk song came out.
Right.
Now,
You good.
But yeah, like everybody thinking from the Dirk song, but nah, this it was from that. And then the S.Y.S. means save yourself because like when I grew up, you feel me, I was like in the mud, bro. I know what it's like. So I done been through fought the demons, fought the depression, shit like that. So I had to save myself. So that's why I say you gotta save yourself. Like
So
ain't
Hero,
nobody
save
ever
yourself.
going stand with you. But I'm there. If you listen to my music, I'm talking about the same depressions and demons that people was facing. You feel me? So I'm trying to be the voice for the people. But at the end of the day, you gotta get that courage to get out the mud too. You feel me?
All right, okay. So I like that. Now I like the meaning behind the name. The name's dope. I like the meaning behind it.
Yeah.
The pandemic. Everybody knows the pandemic been fucking everybody up for like the last year. It's helped for some. It's hurt others. Can you tell me how the pandemic has affected you this last year and a half?
The pandemic, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, was it a pandemic for you? Could have been a pandemic. What happened?
I've been seeing a lot of that on Instagram. The pandemic, I don't know. I done definitely made some paper. I'm always gonna make paper, bro. I don't know. I'm just an adapter for real. It don't matter if it's a pandemic or not. I'm gonna adapt to make a bankroll always.
Okay. All right, that's good. We always that's good to hear though. That's what we need. Hey, adapt, make some money. Fuck what's going on. We always gonna have something coming in. That's good.
Exactly.
And you young with it. Like I said, we were telling before, just turned 21. Happy belated.
Appreciate
That's
that.
good that you got this head on your shoulders, bro. So I'll tell you that right now. Like keep doing what you're doing. Keep focused. Keep tunnel visioned on it. You know what I mean? I can't. We only just met, but I can say I'm proud of you. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that,
because
bro,
you don't
for
see a
real.
lot of young ones out here doing it. You know what I mean? You out here doing it, so I'm gonna definitely give you your roses while you
Try
out
to
here.
work, bro. Appreciate that for real.
Word. So when did you first pick up the mic?
To be honest with you, I've been writing music for like since out the womb for real for a long time.
Okay.
I know a lot of people, it's cliche to hear that, but like I've really been doing it for a minute. And I never took my music seriously. I never really cared about music. I would just be singing around the house. And when I was in middle school, I was in like choir, chorus classes and stuff like that. That's how I developed my voice. And then I wasn't doing music for a while. Like I was never putting out songs, never writing songs. And then I was doing a lot of like ghostwriting. I was a photographer back in the day, and I was like really plugged in. I done been on tours with some of these big artists and everything off of just taking pictures. And I was so plugged in that I became like, I used to like start writing songs for them and just emailing it to them or emailing their manager or just sending it to their manager since I'm right next to them. And a lot of the songs is crazy. Like a lot of the songs really
right. You
far.
done
Like,
heard
really
my
took
shit.
off. Yeah, like a lot of people done heard them songs and made them and took off. Now I can't, you feel me, speak on every one because of paperwork, but it's like, yeah, a lot of them songs is out here. And then one day I'm sitting with my man Heem and shit, and we're talking, and I think by accident I had played. I sent him the wrong voice memo, and the memo I was trying to send is like me and this girl arguing, but I ended up sending him a voice memo of me singing one of my hooks because I never wrote anything. I used to always voice record it. I wasn't ever good at writing. Like I used to, if I started writing songs, I'd be sounding like Wale and stuff, bro.
right.
So
what's wrong with Wale though?
Nah, I fuck with Wale. It's just like some people don't want to listen to that all the time. You feel me? Some people want that clean hook that's gonna hit the radio from the door. You know, like Wale got more of a sit down and listen to him. But I like Wale for real. But I used to write like if I would write, I would always sound like that. So I just started freestyling on beats. Freestyling, and I sent him that. He like, bro, this is hard. Who is this? I'm like, bro, it's me, but this is just me practicing to send it to an artist. And he was like, yo, you gotta do something with this, and it's crazy. I like booked the studio session probably 2 days later, and then went from there. And that was only literally like in 2020.
Okay. Yeah, so I like that. You on it. You on it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Okay.
Shout out my man Heem.
Was it natural for you to start, like you said? I know you said you was writing music. When it came to getting into the booth and really putting yourself out there, was it natural? Was it something you had to come into, or you know what I mean?
Not gonna lie, it wasn't like probably the easiest thing in the world. You feel me? But like I had tapped into it. I had adapted to it. It came. I knew it was gonna come because good music always gonna stand out. It don't matter if you got 2 followers or 1 million. If you got good music, people gonna tap in. And I knew it was coming, and it came for real. So just kept working, kept trying to get better.
Okay. How would you define your style?
My style is more like, I know it's crazy, but like a lot of people.
I would say it's more melodic. Like.
Yeah. I would say it's more melodic too, but I feel like my genre is like, I don't know, like I feel like I'm a street preacher or something like that. I be talking like, if you really listen, like, yeah, I'm singing or yeah, I'm rapping, but like, I'm saying something that like, if a rapper come in the room, he's not even gonna be able to say he could say that too. Like, it's just, I'm just talking different from anybody else. I think that's what made me stand out. And the voice is always.
I'll say you definitely be doing your thing. It's not a lot of people that can, hop on a hook and rap at the same time.
For real.
I think that's an underrated thing. Like everybody thinks that everybody can do that, but not everybody can make their own hook and their own verse. You know what I mean? So that's pretty dope.
I'm just trying to speak to the people that, you feel me, like I said earlier, they trying to speak to the people that going through what I'm going through and telling them like it's the other side of that tunnel for real. You feel me?
Okay. And how do you feel about the state of hip hop right now?
The state of hip hop, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's changing. The world changing. Just like it changed from the 80s, it's going to change in the 2000s, and it's going to change in the 2040s and the 2020s. It's going to change. So I feel like the sound that's going on right now is cool, but I feel like a lot of people ain't making like timeless music right now. They're
just making something cool for now, cool for TikTok.
Yeah, definitely. But a lot of people ain't making like music like Stevie Wonder. Like people will be playing Stevie Wonder till
whatever.
They 80 and we 20 now. So it's us. That's why I'm going after that music that's gonna last forever. Stuff that you're gonna be like, yeah. But I feel like it's always gonna change because you got the Young Thugs and the Futures, and then you got the Future kids and the Young Thug kids that's gonna come and make a whole different sound. So it's definitely gonna change, but it's okay right now. It's okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. How would you say? Who would you say is your influence when it comes to music, if anybody?
I'm gonna keep it all the way being with you, bro. I probably wouldn't say nobody for real.
Okay.
Because when the music, like, I know how to go about music. I done learned from different artists, but like music itself, like I just been from the mud with it, bro. Like this is how I am.
I like that. Yeah. All right. Let's get into it, man. It's Stormable Pass, bro. Excellent project. I listened to it. Love the project, man. Like the album cover, like the names of the tracks. Fucked with it all. Mm-hmm. Explain the title.
The storm will pass. This is my baby. It's my first project.
Yeah, man. How
This
so?
the storm will pass really is like what I was saying earlier about that whole development of me coming into myself and telling people what the whole S.Y.S means. Like, you really gotta save yourself. Like, it's songs on there when I'm talking about, like, mind you, that project kind of old. I got new vibes now, but that the songs on there is really telling you about, all right, I went through this, I went through that, but towards the end of the project, you kind of hear like a changeover.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I start off with like fighting demons, and when it's done, it's basically just letting you know, like, all right, my life getting better. I'm kind of getting over that, and that's why I said the storm will pass, because a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people really think like they in the storm right now, or they may be in the beginning of a storm, but that joint it's gonna pass eventually, because it passed for me for real.
All right.
So that's why I named it that.
Okay.
That's why I named it.
And what message did you want your listeners to take away from the project?
The main thing I want people to understand is, bro, it's always an end to something, you know? It don't matter if you got the bankroll now, one day that's going to run to an end. It don't matter if you fucked up, one day that's going to come to an end. It's all about the amount of potential and energy you put into it. I'm really big on energy. I'm not the biggest on religion, so I really go off of energy, you feel me? Like, if you put good energy into life, bro, it's going to bounce back. But when you go through the struggle, you fighting the demons, like I say on the songs, you can't sit there and keep putting that bad energy, because it can't go nowhere. The universe is built off energy. So if you just keep putting out the bad, it's got to stay bad. You feel me? So I be telling people like, this, basically all you got to do is fight through it. You know, I know it's hard right now. It's going to get better. And when the day get better, you're going to look back and say, damn, I can accomplish anything now, you feel me? Because that's what the old saying, from the mud, is like. It's really what it is, like, from the mud, now we here, you feel me?
Right.
For real.
Okay. What was your favorite song out the album?
The Storm. The Storm is my favorite song to this day. I still listen to The Storm. I hate listening to my old music, but
Why the Storm? Why is the Storm close to you?
The Storm is just, I talk about my dad on that song a lot, and the adversities he had to face growing up, and I start seeing that in my life. You know, what he was going through kind of transferred to me. So The Storm is a big song for me on the album. It kind of, you know, let people like, it's a hook on there. It's like, I know, but you can't come down this road. So it's kind of letting people know, like, yeah, that like, that gangster shit, that other stuff that people be doing, or whatever path they think is the good path, or the street, the fast path, bro. Like, not everybody can come down this road. So it's just showing, like, you gotta pick your lanes in life. So that's why I call it The Storm, because this is what a lot of people are faced in life. Am I going to choose the streets, or am I going to choose the right way of living and really get a bankroll? You know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how long did it take for all the songs to come together? Like, for you to get all those songs together, how long did it take?
Keep it all the way to Beam, bro. I probably made that tape in probably 2 months, because I had went to Atlanta and recorded half of it. Okay. I recorded some of it in Houston and some of it in Atlanta, and I came back here and finished it. So it only took me about 2 months. It don't take me much to make music. Okay. I freestyle everything, so like, I don't be having to write. So if I book a session right now and I get 5 hours, play 5 beats, I'm gonna get 5 beats done. You get what I'm saying? So it's not hard for me to make music. Yeah.
I'm about to say, I always think that's crazy. I don't know how y'all be doing that, just making these songs. For real. Which track challenged you the most, and why?
Probably Nice in Tokyo, for real. Probably.
Okay, why
because
that?
This is my first love record, and it was about somebody that me and her is no longer together. Mm-hmm. So it was a little hard.
So it was personal. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But Nice in Tokyo, I would say Nice in Tokyo, or vocally, if that's how you say it. Vocally.
However you, it's your song, you say how you want.
I would say the actual octave wise, I would say The Pandemic. Okay. Because the pandemic was, I would say, to keep it me, I would say the Activated, because I don't make that type of music. I would say Activated out of all of them. Okay. Because Activated, I don't make that type of music, but I knew I needed something for the clubs. And Activated, like, it still got bars on there, but it's a turned up song, and a lot of people don't usually do that. They just be putting the turn up. So I'll say activated.
Okay.
Final answer.
And how was working with Lloyd Lenz on the Nights in Tokyo video? Shout out to him too. Shout out to Lloyd Lenz. It was
fire, bro. Good little. We sat down. You feel me? And came up with a good plan. I almost checked that night too. It was crazy. It was a crazy story behind that. But we sat down and made some crazy. Sat down, good idea. I had that location already picked out. I had rented the Hellcat. Like, you feel me? So it was a good vid. It was a good video.
No, yeah, it was a good video. I liked it. Yeah, definitely. Lloyd, I fucked with it. That's why I had to ask you about it. Like, I was making that.
Lloyd had one of these lights by the pool, and the wire had tripped into the pool and shocked the shit out of me and the girl in the video.
Damn.
So it was crazy, bro. It was died.
Oh, shit.
It was crazy, though. But thank God the place where the venue was, Cuz had the type of ones where if you plug them in, they water reserved or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it. But when the cord went in the water, you feel me? It saved our life. But yeah, me and her would have checked right there on the spot.
Y'all talking what? She finished the video with you? Huh? Did she finish the video with you? Of course,
for sure.
Yeah, she a real one for that.
Man. Nice in Tokyo out right now on YouTube, man. Go check, man.
Tell me about Kick the Cup, man. I thought that was a pretty dope. I like what you did with it. Nice little concept. Can you explain to me how you got influenced into that? What influenced the Kick the Cup track?
Kick the Cup is about my man. My man, he passed away due to drug abuse. You feel me?
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, and the video really breaks down exactly how he died. He was fighting a lot of demons, bills, baby mama trauma. Trouble. He had children, and he was taking drugs that really wasn't drugs. They was fetty, they was fentanyl. They wasn't really real drugs, and he was just trying to escape reality. You feel me? And he actually got in a vehicle, mixed some of the drugs with some drinks that he shouldn't have been mixing. Crashed out, died on the spot. So you feel me? RP, my man. I came home and heard that news. I was just with him a couple days before that. Heard that news, and I made a song about it, and hopefully it's helping some people that is going through the same things that my man was going through. You feel me? Because that video is very important to me. Very important. I spent a lot of time on that video.
It definitely sounds like you like to really put whatever you feeling in your music. Yeah. Like your music is like, nah, this really happened. Like, this is what I'm going through. This ain't an idea. It's like this is some shit that really happened.
I try to, because a lot of people are not doing that. So I'm trying to separate myself though.
Word. I think it was in Kick the Cup. You said rather pay my mom bills than buy a Bentley. I was like, okay. So you've always been like, and then you were talking about heroes, why you give back. So you've always been giving back. Can you talk about that? Your relationship with your community and why you have always been the type to always want to get back and be involved in your community.
The type of way I grew up with 2 older sisters, and my 2 older sisters was always out. You feel me? They was always out, like, running around in their high school life. I'm the baby of the 3 children. So, and I kind of grew up fast. I was one of them kids that would knock on your door like, let me cut your grass so I can make some money, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Take the money and go buy a Snicker bar or something like that. That was the type of kid I was. Like, I was a hustler as a kid because I realized, like, nobody want to keep asking their mom for skating money or ask their mom for sneaks. That's why a lot of people be in these songs talking about, like, my mom ain't get me no sneaks. I wasn't one of them kids. I was one of them kids, like, my mom ain't give me no sneaks, so I just go get some sneaks. Like, I was a hustler, you feel me? So I always had that mindset of, since I kind of grew up, like, not alone, but, like, not really with a big family. Mm-hmm. I kind of got that aspect of my mom and dad was always working, so I try to help out because I ain't really had that, you feel me? So I always try to get back. Okay. I try to help the community as much as I can, man.
Okay. Hero Attire, is that your brand?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
okay. Tell me about that. Yeah, tell me about that.
Hero Attire is basically what I just said, but on the image. You feel me? Like, every time you put on your hero shirt, it's like putting on the Superman cape for real. Because if you look at the faces, they like little demons, or they like zombies and shit.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
But what they are is they basically is trying to protect you from the adversities of life.
Okay.
So a lot of people like
kind of like the evil eye joint.
Exactly. A lot of people just put it on because they think it's drippy, but it really got a deep meaning to it. Like, I do everything with a meaning, because if you don't got no meaning, you don't got no purpose, ain't really no reason to even do that. So the shirts they really got a strong meaning behind them. For real.
And how was it? How did it feel to do something, work for yourself, step into that entrepreneur role? How was that for you?
I've always been like that, so
Oh yeah, like you said, you always been a hustler. So
I was kind of I was more happy to see it grow how it did. I didn't think the line would take off so well. When the pandemic hit, it kind of hurt my brand a lot because my manufacturer overseas had shut down, and he recently just opened back up. So thank God for that. But it hurt me really bad because I had a lot of good ideas coming. You feel me? Like a lot of drip coming.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always been on that tip. Like always been on entrepreneur vibe because that 9 to 5, it's not going. You feel me? It's not going to save you. It's not going to put you in that position to
do what you want.
Do what you want to do in life, bro. I'm trying to retire by 30, bro. So I ain't trying. You feel me? Keep working a 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have more than one stream of income. They say you gotta have 7 to 8 incomes to become a millionaire.
Yeah, you're right.
Real shit.
You definitely need more than one. That's for sure. You definitely need more than one. With with the entrepreneurship, what was I about to say, man? Shit. So with the Heroes Attire, where do you want it to become? Like, how far do you want to go with it? Do you want it to be like a major clothing line? Do you want it to always just be a merch with you as an artist? Like,
I want it to be as big as God gonna let it be, for real, bro.
Okay.
Like it is definitely a merch right now, but it's definitely my merch. Like every time I have a show, like people buy tickets and they buy my shirts too.
Mm-hmm.
But like I'm ready to go on tour soon, so I definitely take it on tour. But
it's dope. It's definitely dope. It's definitely
dripping. Be as big as possible, bro. For real, like I got pictures.
Kanye West, I do this and I do that.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. So I wanted to be as big as possible, bro. It's 70-year-old women walking around with them shirts on, so
that's lit.
You feel me?
Word.
That's all I really care about. I just want everybody, as long as people know the meaning. It's not really about the paper, bro. I give the shirts away for free. I don't care. It's about the meaning of the shirt. So as long as people know the meaning of where we coming from with the shirts and what it mean, let's do it. Let's make it big as possible.
Okay. Yeah. And what has been the biggest hurdle you've had to overcome as an artist?
To not look at other people's success, like not pocket watching. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never been like a pocket watcher in the streets, but like it can be hard in music because like you can sit down and know how talented you are and know how much hotter than you are than Cuz, but like Cuz like got 100K and he may be buying his followers or people may be reposting more than you, and it just make you feel like, damn, like I'm hotter than Cuz. Like I know I'm hotter than, like if he play a song right now, you know what's gonna happen, but it's not worth for you, Scott. Everybody got their own grind, so that's what I really had to learn in music. Like that's just me being humble and telling the honest truth. Like that's one of the real things I had to learn in music, and now it's paying off because people that do that keep worrying about what everybody else got going on, they not focused on themselves enough, and that gonna mess you up in your own business and aspect a lot. So I'm glad I tapped into myself and said whatever he doing,
Okay. And what took you by surprise?
What took me by surprise? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Probably the amount of features I booked this year, like the amount of people that hit me for features this year. For me to only start last year, the amount of features after that project, like people, the amount of features,
that
like,
feedback. Yeah. Like, okay, I'm doing something.
Yeah, like that made me seem like, and there's some real paper involved. Like people was playing real paper for the features. Like they go.
Yeah, you charging as you should.
So it's like, it's like, all right, it's cool. Like, but another thing is, I had a girl hit me the other day. Her father was a big fan of mine. He recently passed away because of drug abuse, and it's crazy because he was such a big fan that I think he passed away like 3 days before Kick the Cup came out. Damn. So it's crazy. Like a lot of people would tell me like, and I know people be capping about like people really hit them, but bro, people really hit me and say like, yo, I hear what you're doing and I appreciate it because I'm really going through that. And people would tell me like, especially with the Kick the Cup vid, that's probably my most feedback I ever got. People hit me saying like, yo, I needed to hear that. Like I needed somebody to say lean on me because I needed that. And
Right.
it's crazy that because I still be thinking I ain't a nobody sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta realize somebody watching it.
Exactly.
Somebody watching it, and if you
by the
affect one
grace of
person,
God, yeah, for sure.
Right. So exactly. So that leads us into another question on all my episodes. I love to talk about mental health because it's not something that's talked about enough. Can you tell me what mental health means to you and how you keep your mental health on the up and up?
Mental health is important. It's very important. You know, a lot of people, their mind aren't really isn't really stable, and when people's mind isn't stable, they tend to do things that is not really thorough. You know, a lot of people tend to do these things that maybe what they see on Instagram or what they see on the media. Or, bro, you gotta have your own mind, your own mindset. You know, because like I put on Instagram the other day, I'm too talented for the face tat. I don't know what the bar I put, but it was something like I was too talented for the face tat. Tell the label they gotta take that check back. So it's really like, bro, if your mind not stable, bro, you'll do anything, bro. Like
sign your soul away.
You'll sign your soul away. Like I'm not kissing my mom with the face tat. Like I'm not doing that, bro. Like she don't want to see that, bro. So I just ain't selling my soul, bro. I'm just doing me. I'm just a little hero.
Respect.
Real little hero from the mud. That's it.
Okay. And what are your goals for the next 2 or 3 years?
One of my biggest goals I'm about to achieve soon. I want to go on tour. I'm going on this little 20 city tour.
Okay, that's dope, bro.
For sure.
There you go.
For sure. I want to work with bigger artists. I need to stop being so like to myself and start reaching out to bigger artists and seeing if we can get something done. Because people do it with me, so I gotta start doing that with them. And that's goal number 2. My third goal is like to probably put another project out, which will probably come out around October or a little bit closer to that. And this is like really gonna be a body of work, to the point where like people is comparing it to major label artists. You feel me? Like
okay, so you about to have your coming out then. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. We definitely looking forward to that. I tell everybody, you know, as you message to the youth, because everybody's, you know, people are always looking at you that you don't know. Like you just said, you always get a lot of feedback. Sometimes you don't expect it. And you're probably a role model to a lot of people that you know, that you don't know. If you had a message to the youth to tell them about following their dreams, what would it be?
Kick the cup, man.
Word.
Kick the cup, bro.
Word.
For real. Like, put the drugs down. I feel like a lot of people got potential and then the drugs take over.
Yeah, drugs can be. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people, if the drugs they take over, how much farther would they have been? You know, like I think like Juice WRLD was great, take over the world. Like on the
also I be telling people that like Juice WRLD was definitely one of my favorite artists. Dude was super talented.
I think he was one of them that was just gonna like show like be the next Michael Jackson. But it's like at the same time like that's all it is. Like I feel
demons,
like
man.
You know, people fight like you said, fight the demons. So like, you know, my message to them would be, just keep working, bro. That's all you really can do. Keep working, kick the cup, bro.
Word.
Keep working and kick the cup. Like,
and where can all your new fans find you and follow you?
Everybody can follow me on Instagram. I don't really have no Twitter. I get on there just to BS. So don't get on there. I got an Instagram at hero.S.Y.S. If you go to my Instagram, you'll be able to see everything that I'm working on. It's a link in there that'll take you everywhere, even to my clothing page. Also, you can just Google me at straight up just Hero, and we can just carry it like that. Hero S.Y.S. I'm on every streaming platform. You feel me? I'm on Apple, Tidal, all that good stuff. You can listen to my last project, This Touring Will Pass. Be on the lookout for Mabel. Mabel is dropping real soon. That's gonna be a body of work that's really gonna change my environment for real. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming. Got a lot of heat coming.
All right, man. Well, we're looking forward to it, man. We're definitely looking forward to the next time you come up here. Hopefully, you know, everybody's progressed, you know, putting their work in. Sure. But again, this is my boy, this is Hero, and this is Savagetimetv. I'm your host, AB Brisley. It's another one. We out.
We out.